You know what I'm saying? We need to get out of it. And right now the church is focused on Bishop Jakes and all these other pastors fooling with little girls and things like that. And so we got to tap into that. Bishop Jakes got some crises going on, but he's our Billy Graham. So right now, we have to deal with the black church right now. The white church is the white church. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we can all coexist with each other. I get that, color barrier. But right now, I'm talking about the black church. And the black church right now, we got a crisis going on with one of the most, if not the biggest mega black pastor in the world. We talking about Bishop T.D. Jakes. Yeah. That's my pastor. And you know, I've said things with him, about him and everything like that because of our internal issues, but that was just us. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth of me. Some would say just me. But my thing is this, that's still my bishop. I still respect him because there's no one that I know of on the Billy Graham black level other than Bishop. He's our Billy Graham, okay? And white Christians know who Billy Graham is. And those that don't know who Billy Graham is, Billy Graham's son is still here and he's carrying on his father's work. But Billy Graham is Billy Graham. He's a God to the Christian faith. And so Bishop Jakes is our God of the black Christian faith. So we got to give him his flowers. So the things that Bishop Jakes has done in just the Dallas community alone, when it comes to those that have been affected by his ministries, and not just his ministry, so his ministry. So yeah. So I would say this to all the bishops and the elders and the pastors and the apostles and the teachers and the prophets, the prophetess, the word of knowledge is, whatever you claim to be. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of y'all fucking with Bishop T.D. Jakes when it come to preaching.
Talk to
you know what I'm saying? None of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he going through a little problems right now. There's some things that came out allegedly about him and things like that. Well, that's his problem. That's his family crisis that he have to attend to. And if it's a sword that he have to fall on, he have to fall on it. But at the end of the day, you motherfuckers tell me this. Tell me this. I need to see this right now. Anybody that feel like a stone shouldn't be cast at them, or you got a stone you want to cast at him and you don't got some things in your closet or some things you didn't been to, I need you to pull up. And let's talk about it. Other than that, get your mouth off of him because he's still anointed. He's still a Christo. And he has done some things that some of y'all will never do. And like I said, Bishop Jakes, I got to give him his flowers now. Yeah, I've had disagreements with him, but I've never said that should discredit all the work that God has used him, or the Most Divine has used him and his family and his wife and his kids and his, because he had to sacrifice all of them in order to be a prize or a God or a salvation or a savior to the world. So we all have flaws and nobody's perfect, you know, and anybody that say they perfect, they put their pants on the same way I do. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I need you to pull up. In the doctrine you want to talk about, let's pull up. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about the divine, but go ahead.
No, so we could go two ways on this one. We could talk about the young people not going to church, or we can stay on Bishop. Which one you want to do? Because I got, we got to talk about both. You want to stick to the Bishop part of it?
No, I think I done said enough about Bishop.
Let me stay on Bishop real quick.
Okay, well, yeah.
So, give me your thoughts when it comes to Bishop T.D. Jakes. And I'm going to say in general, because again, I don't know the man. Going to Diddy parties, which, and again, that's the thing right now. But a bishop like Joel Osteen, like Ricky Rush and Dallas, going to a celebrity party, do you see something wrong with that?
That's a good question. Nah, I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. If Diddy invited me to a party, I'm gonna pull up. What? I'm gonna network with everybody in there. Yeah, the priest gonna pull up. I'm gonna be smiling at them all, gold and all. But here's the deal. I think what separates the fact that he was at the party, because Jesus went to parties. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna remind you scholars that Jesus went to parties. Okay, that the Bible even say he turned water into what? Wine. Okay, so wine made. Why did he had to turn the water from wine, just to get off a little bit and go to theology? Because that wine made them merry, okay? And merry means everybody had a good time. So that wasn't the issue. I think the issue with the church is when you was there, what did you do? And so the issue with the church right now, even with our Billy Graham, which is Bishop T.D. Jakes, is no, did you do it? Why can't you say you didn't do it? If there was any debauchery going on allegedly in any room, was you in it? Did you do it? That's the question that the church has. Now, people can spin it all kind of ways, and he was there. Yeah, we all, God's eyes. I'm just saying God. I'm going to take it back to God. God's eyes is in every place, beholding the good and the evil. So I don't care how evil it is, God is there. And if I say I possess God and God is in me and I am God, then when I walk in, if God ain't there, God is there now. You get what I'm saying? So God was there. But whatever he decided to participate in, was it debauchery or was it not? When I say debauchery, I'm talking about according to the Bible, it's a sin if he did anything that was contrary to what some would allegedly say he did. Okay? Other than, you know what I'm saying? So that's the question from the black perspective or the black church or anyone that subscribes to the doctrine when it comes to the sin nature.
There you go. And I gotta get your take also on you see his sermon, like you said, ain't nobody spoke to people the way he spoke to people. Yeah. When you see his sermons where, you know, I remember the original sermon where he speaks, you know, getting swallowed up and you see them switching that up. What are your thoughts on taking his words as far as, you know, and switching and making to a negative connotation? Give me your thoughts on that.
Man, I'm gonna say one thing. That's fucking AI. That's it, man. All that technology shit, you can make shit, somebody say whatever you want them to say at the end of the day. So, hey, man, I'm starting to watch what I say now. I don't even be wanting to do interviews no more. You the only one I'll be like, listen, I want to say something, let me say something. That's it, but I don't even want to do interviews.
They might take your voice and
man, too much. I'm saying too much. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because that happened to another person we had on the couch where they took his voice and they had it. AI had his. I'm gonna show you after this, but they had a whole commercial with him. Like it's crazy. I'm gonna show you after this.